All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, I'm doing all this shit.
She got wheels. She's one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
had more about this.
You might know. We're live.
We here.
What up? What episode is this? 78.
78.
Yep.
This is episode 78. We are the Not a For Debate podcast. Happy Sunday. A lot going on today. Got a guest in the building.
Yes,
Our
sir.
man Jon Crawford. Get some hand claps from my man. Where the claps at there? Appreciate you for coming through. Y'all can hear we listening to YouTube.
No, they can.
Oh, they can? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Y'all getting this lyrical fire. We usually can't play shit, but he owns this.
Yeah. Facts.
Ownership. Get some hand claps for ownership. God damn. I'm gonna let this rock out for a little bit for y'all. This is the single 14 racks off of that album For What It's Worth out now.
Yeah.
You stream that on Apple Music, Spotify.
Niggas be pussy, they delicate. Bitches sell pussy like edibles. Niggas think that they ahead of me. Enjoy your run. I hope that you relish it. I've been a dog like I'm in the kennel. Got bitches that's down in Connecticut, yeah. But she know better than that. I keep it running with Rex. Where I'm from, they be dropping like flies, yeah. Niggas be dead over that. War peace like metal with that. Niggas got braces like metal and tech. All I do is hits like that. MLB, my pen game really steady like that, yeah. I was like 14 last time a nigga tried to rob me off on my chain. Yo, bitch hit me back once I hit it, yeah. And I told her that I needed space. That just shows you ain't in my lane. That just proves that we ain't the same. Nowadays, gotta ask myself before I mention you what I even really gained. For the stereo, I was on the block in my socks, yeah, still pumping bass. I went up to college, I had it on smash, pumping gas in class like I had a tank. Dog, now look where I am. I said, fuck it, now look what I made. High commodity, fuck all the modesty, bitch. I said, I'm headed straight to the bank. Fuck. I got, racks in the bank, 3.5 in the blunt, shit like gas in the tank. I was on the ab with an A, dog every night I prayed. Told my little throw the gloves on, spent 14 racks on the case.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go stream that, like I said. 14 racks, the single. So how y'all feeling today, man? You can start around the room. One of y'all just jump in anytime.
Feel good, man.
I see.
God damn,
We
Pete
see.
fucking me up, bro. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting off like around 5:36. So, yeah, it's gonna be like that for the whole month. So probably like January.
Damn, Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos. Is that's all you got for us?
Yeah, man.
How's your
I'm
mental,
killing-
man? How's your mental?
Fucked
doing?
up, man. You know what I'm saying? Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, man. You know I came here loaded, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we see.
You know, Jeff is a slave driver.
Yeah, man. Fuck it.
I said, you
You
might
see, I
not say that
whispered
too
a
loud.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely won't say that too loud. So, Jay, how you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Just came back from my girl crib. My week. I mean, nothing happens over there.
No
I mean,
wonder.
just being a parent, man.
Yeah,
we know.
That's we know what that's about.
Yo,
That's how you became a parent.
Yeah.
I guess, man. But my week's been a blur. Like I swear, it's just Sunday to Sunday at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of work.
Basically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, nah.
No.
Yeah.
What about you, Joey?
Yeah.
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 Well, we know you working, man. You coming in all icy.
Right. Yeah.
I was like this.
I said, well, Jay, we don't need the lights today.
Right.
But how your week been, Joey?
My week, I had one of them weeks, man. Them up and down. You know,
Same.
sometimes you need it, kind of refocus yourself, and then got it up off my back, and this week will be a better week. What's up, drunk unks?
What up, Unks? What up?
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? How's your week been, man?
Week's been busy. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
phone call to phone call, just traveling, trying to get things done.
Yeah.
Setting the promo tour up. It's just been a lot. Plus pushing the album
Right.
to all, like, every single platform I can. Run the streets for a little bit. Making sure it gets the recognition it deserves. And
Right.
I just been hustling, man, recording. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Right. Congratulations on the release. We're gonna
Appreciate you.
get into our interview segment later. We're gonna breeze through these topics right quick. We don't have many today, because we definitely want to get to talk to you, get to know you a little better. Yeah, nobody asked me how my week's been. Fuck
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
How was your week?
You always usually tell us, though.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know my week's been fucked up. I came in and told
Oh,
you.
yeah. So that's why we didn't ask, because we already knew. Yeah, we already talked about it.
But yeah, we alive, so we'll be thankful for that.
Got to.
Most
A
definitely.
lot of people can't say that. But all this COVID stuff going on, man, just keep washing your hands, be safe, wear your mask.
Yeah.
Don't really be around a crowd unless you absolutely have to. For those of you working, we really can't avoid it, obviously.
Yeah.
Unless you get unemployment, by all means, collect from the government.
Yeah, but I don't think they paying like they was paying back in the spring.
I think it's been long.
They was like, I think it's getting too much.
I think them motherfuckers got a reduction in pay.
Y'all got y'all cut.
Yeah, because they was motherfucking making like a stack a week. They cut that motherfucker down.
I don't see
that's
no
300. Cut that bitch down
Word
to
up. I was a little
300.
jealous.
I don't see
Yeah,
nobody
word up.
taking trips no more. Shit must be real.
Word up.
Yo, niggas was out. Miami, Atlanta.
The world was
Atlanta's
supposed to
still
be shut
booming.
down. I seen more motherfuckers traveling than I ever seen.
Yeah, right.
Word.
Yeah, they ain't stopping too much. You got to keep money flowing in somehow.
Yeah.
And flights definitely was one of them. You can go to Florida for like $10.
Word up.
Like, you might die in the process, but
Yeah.
what's good, Zaddy Wood? Pause. Funny dude, man. Continue to do your thing, man. You always show love when you see me. He's a good dude. Remember when he gave out roses on Valentine's Day to all the lonely women? That was
Yeah.
that was a good thing to do, man. Shout out to Zaddy Wood. I've been drinking, guys.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to the lonely women. Speaking of lonely women, they're gonna be going off on the 12th with Ashanti versus Kesha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know y'all guys aren't R&B fans, but I am.
I mean,
I'm not gonna be in the room.
I'm on Ashanti.
Yeah, man.
Ashanti was like one of my first crush. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You like the sideburns?
I love the sideburns, man.
I like Ashanti now.
I liked her both.
She's a little hairy back
She was hairy.
then. I didn't have facial hair at the time, so I'm like, damn.
She was like my high school crush. Her sideburns was thick as fuck.
But so who do you guys think will win? Just a hot take.
I mean, I just feel like Ashanti. It's tough, man.
What you think,
It's
Jay?
tough. That's what
Ashanti got some hits.
Ashanti
I ain't
got-
saying Kesha don't,
Right.
but
I just feel like
Ashanti got some hits.
She got those Ja Rule records that's just like,
Undeniable.
yeah, like I don't feel like Keisha Cole has any of those type of records.
It's gonna be
Well,
another.
me and my girl almost got into like a heated debate over this shit.
Keisha got bops too, though.
Yeah, she
don't
do.
sleep. Don't sleep on
Nah,
Keisha.
I'm not asleep.
Because at times when me and her like talk about shit, I like get in the podcast mood. And it's like
Right.
you're not gonna beat me in this.
Right,
one.
right,
Like this
right.
ain't an argument about some relationship shit. Like this is what I do. Man.
Yeah. This is my job.
Sideburns was
Yeah.
sexy as fuck.
Hell no. So she was like, she's leaning towards Kesha because she's like, when she gets to singing love and songs like that, like what
got some joints.
What is Ashanti going to do? And I'm like, yo, you're thinking off of emotion. I
Right,
was like,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, I said Ashanti had more crossover records than Kesha. I said it may come across different in a battle type of setting.
Right.
I said now if we doing who can sing the better ballad, Keisha's going to destroy
Right.
Ashanti. Ashanti doesn't
That's
have
two different things, though.
Right, she doesn't have those type of records. I mean, she does,
Ashanti
but
is
not
a writer.
Right, not as much as Kesha does.
Right.
But I did say it's gonna be a long day for either one of them. It ain't gonna be no easy walk in the park. I will say that.
Yeah,
much.
it's a good battle.
Keisha Cole got as much hits as Gucci Man. If that makes sense, if you watch the last.
That makes
I get
no
what you're
sense.
trying to say. I get what you're trying to say.
Like,
Keisha has album cuts, is what you're
Yeah,
trying to
it's
say.
like-
Not that
Yeah.
Gucci does. Gucci is more of a
I feel
mixtape
like
artist. but-
Ashanti's music aged better than Keisha do got the love, but how much ammo? You gotta have ammo. It's a long fight.
Man, it's a lot.
It's a long fight.
Especially if she don't start out with the hits first.
Yeah, it's going to be a long fight.
But I feel like it's so much emotion connected to Keisha Cole.
Yeah,
It's going to be one of them generational things.
It's emotion.
So
it's like, so people
can relate.
It's something, Ashanti's records are a little bit different.
And a little bit older. We got to add that in.
A little bit older, too.
I was going to say like a
lot of it,
smidget
but
of generation
not a lot of it
earlier.
Right.
I feel like Keisha really ran like the thousands.
Keisha, yeah, like 2003.
Like the tens.
Yeah.
I would say like the early tens.
Yeah, I don't even remember what Ashanti's first record was. Her first single. I know Keisha's.
It had to be on Murder Inc.
Yeah, she had
It was.
Man, it's gonna be a tough. I want to.
Yeah, I don't really know, man.
I got Ashanti with like way more hits than Keisha.
Yeah.
Keisha literally probably got like one album.
We're men though, so we may be disconnected from this.
That's
as
what
well.
I'm saying. It's tough.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's so much emotion
not that
involved
tough.
in
How
that
much-
music.
Yeah, but like we know Keisha Cole's emotional songs. It's three
That's
of
what
them.
I'm saying. That's why I think so
Like
much.
let's not.
Yeah.
Unless like you're a hardcore fan.
What's
Right.
up, Nia? Nia says Keisha Cole's first album is classic. My opinion, it's definitely a classic R&B album. Definitely. I heard that a lot, but I was a cheater at the time, so I probably just a lot of I should have cheated being played in the house at the time.
We avoided that.
But that's what I'm saying. There's so much emotion connected to that music.
Yeah, I'm
that's
scared.
why women are gonna lean towards
afraid.
Keisha Cole.
All the niggas.
I'm gonna be peeking in the room like, you good?
You good? Like, why you so mad? Ain't you happy with me? Who you thinking about?
Yeah, call me in here when Ashanti sings happy.
Right.
What was that? Keisha gonna have every female drinking teleport. They already do that.
Word up.
When I listen to Keisha, I always feel like she was singing to me. Exactly. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid this may bring up some.
No, it's definitely
unwanted
going
emotion.
to. It's definitely going to.
If you in a relationship and you the guy and you cheated on your girl a couple times, she's still with you, stay away from this battle. You might get beat on.
Nah, word up.
Like for
Word
real.
up. Tough.
But yeah, I'll be tuning in though, just for nostalgic purposes.
Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole, you think Keisha's winning it?
I got Keisha too. Man.
Yeah, I feel like Ashanti needed
Ashanti,
people.
man.
Same thing. That's the same thing Mackenzie said.
Yeah.
That Ashanti, a lot of her biggest records were assisted.
That's definitely true.
That is
definitely
true. She
true.
got joints alone though.
Yeah.
That's definitely
She got some
true.
joints alone. And she's penned joints for others. She wrote I'm Real for
She wrote a lot of records for
J-Lo,
J-Lo.
right? Yeah, J-Lo.
She wrote a lot of
that's
records
true.
for J-Lo.
That's true too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if she really want to bring those in,
Right, does she play those?
I mean, she can, right?
she could.
And then
technically
even the records that she's on with Ja Rule, like she does like the hooks on those. Does she
Right.
only play the hook and that's the end?
Right.
Like does she play his verse? Does that count? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or because she only play the parts that she's featured on. Interesting, right?
Yeah, that is interesting.
That's why I say Ashanti, because I was looking at her whole like everything.
She's got a huge.
I just
catalog.
love Ashanti, man.
You gonna get in trouble.
She just looks
You gonna
good,
get in
man.
trouble.
Nah, I know.
I remember when Ashanti got booed off the stage at her first Powerhouse appearance. I'm just saying, hey man,
Damn.
hey,
When that would have been.
Philly is a tough place to perform.
Yeah. They boo their own there.
Yeah, I watched Quilly get booed off stage on Powerhouse. I'm like, damn, this is Quilly.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, Meek was there too, though. He didn't get the same reception, though. They loved him. But since we talking about music, would y'all let Drake fuck your girl for a feature?
Nah, man. I mean, I'm not an artist though, so I don't know. I don't get a say here.
John?
I don't get a say here. I don't get a say
Man, I got too much
Oh,
dignity, man.
red over there. He was thinking. He said,
This the stimulus package.
word.
But
Man.
You get the Drake stimulus package, right?
Nah, you
You
shouldn't.
can't deny that.
Nah, if he's giving verses to just Lil Yachty, just any other rapper, like it should be.
You don't think Yachty
Automatic.
paid for that?
I don't think so.
You don't think Yachty paid for that Drake verse? I think everyone pays
yeah,
for a
you're
Drake
paying
verse. Unless maybe you're like
so?
Future
Nah, he might
or
get a
somebody.
cut.
Yo,
might get a cut off
yeah,
the song.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it might come down to royalties, but when initially, I feel like he embraces a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't know when he used to remix songs back in the day, like when he did My Way and everything like that. You have to sign the rights to him for him to give you that look.
Oh,
A lot of people didn't know that. That's why we don't hear from the guy that had the club going up. What was his name?
Oh,
Conan?
man.
That
yeah.
guy.
Conan?
Yeah, he's
Something
out of
like
here.
McConaughey.
Well, he did some. I was reading a little behind that.
Yeah, he was wilding, right?
He was doing some shit, bro. Like there was a reason behind that.
Drake looks like the nigga that would go around wanting to fuck your girl for a verse.
I mean,
He's like the Prince of rap.
yeah, but he could if he wanted to. Though.
That's what I'm
I like-
saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that. Like
And that's what Trouble was basically saying. Trouble was
Yeah.
like, man, like if he just DM'd your girl, like she gonna go with him regardless. So
Right.
he like, if I can get this song, he's like, imagine the money I'm gonna make off of this song. Like he's basically saying, like, bitch, you better go with the play. Like this Drake, I see you when you get back.
Word up. You better be good.
Right, getting an argument with her and you light a Drake candle, like, bitch,
The
remember
fuck is the name of his candles?
Carby Musk,
Drake is tripping, bro.
$80.
Motherfuckers gonna buy that bitch.
Hell yeah, it's sold out.
Oh
everywhere.
nah, yeah, it's sold out.
It's
Like
definitely sold out.
Yeah.
You can't find that in Bath and Body
they gonna
Works.
get that fucking candle. It's gonna be this motherfucking big.
And that looks pretty big.
That's crazy.
It's like you might start crying like once it's lit though, like just all type of emotions.
It's just gonna start raining.
Like Marvin's Room starts playing out of nowhere.
You light it, start playing a beat. One of his sad ones.
Let me give people some context.
Every time you light it.
So Trouble says he will allow his lady to sleep with Drake for a feature. For the record, no, Trouble isn't married, but his comment struck a nerve within the hip hop community. And Little Duval posted to Twitter, would you let your wife fuck Drake for a feature? Trouble called one and responded on IG saying, why not? He continued, they gonna fuck him for free anyway if he slides into her DM. Y'all soft ass niggas don't reply to me either. You'll never understand the street niggas mental on Lord. After the incident, the internet began interneting. Y'all know how they do. Trouble came back to explain himself. I'm gonna address a few things real quick. Y'all honestly got it fucked up. Y'all been living through social media, living through these social sites. Y'all ain't in the real world, because if you was in the real world, any snack, any female, lady, whatever you want to call it, I don't never deal with that. Any nigga in the street will tell you, you can't even look at my female brazy. You know you gonna get fucked up. I ain't Superman or none of that shit, but you gotta have nuts to still keep honking or looking at my snack without it being a problem. So he cleared that up. I get what he was trying to say though.
Yeah.
He basically saying if it's not your wife, if it's something you just seeing on the side,
Right.
would you allow Drake to have her? Absolutely, Drake.
Yeah, that's a whole different
Yeah,
situation.
that's a different
not my wife,
situation.
though.
Yeah, that's a whole different situation.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kenzie. You can't have Drake.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
her favorite rapper,
that's
so.
different. Yeah,
What?
if it's
Your
just
wife?
like, if it's just a city to city, like, it's like, all right.
Would you let your girl go to a Drake meet and greet? Would you?
I'm skeptical about shit like that because I know how these niggas is, bro.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, right.
Go with you.
Nah, bro.
Slide this nigga this demo.
I know how these niggas is, bro. Like, nah, no. Can I go to a Drake meet and greet?
I can't compete with that nigga.
Yeah, word up.
Hell no.
I'm not letting that opportunity happen. Like my
Word
girl
up.
going, all this money. You want to go in my penthouse?
Yeah.
I'm hit, bro.
Yo, that's how it is.
compete
Yo,
with
if you
that.
go with your bitch to a concert for a night, she is that nigga's bitch.
This
Word
nigga
up.
has marble walls.
Yeah, word.
What the fuck you gonna? How you,
Plane is
the
like
walls
5
are
times
marble.
bigger than our crib
He
on
does
the
have a
ground.
plane, like Air Drake or some shit.
Yeah, nigga live in a
Air
castle.
Drake. Nah,
My girl go there, I already know it's done.
It's over.
I'm hitting the group chat and damn, I'm crying and shit. It's over.
She's somewhere in the house lost.
Word.
Yeah.
I made a left turn and I don't know where I am.
Joey pull up, I'm in the parking lot already, head down the steering wheel.
But yeah, Drake can't have your wife.
He says she going.
I'm going. Husband or no husband. That's Drake. You damn right.
But if it's your side joint, I'm getting like 5 chicks. Like you can do that one. I got
Oh,
5.
damn,
Yo,
you
Drake, I got 5. Give me 5 verses. I got you.
Spread them Jones out.
Word.
What if Drake send you some ass pack though in the verse? Some shit you don't even want.
It's still Drake.
Like, man, I ain't gonna make no millions off this.
Better than the nigga around the corner.
That's what a lot of niggas do with features, though.
Just
You
send
get some, you just get some around the way ass nigga who want to feature. You pocket the bread and give him
that's
some
true.
weak shit.
I
That's why you
never
got.
got
That's
paid
why
for
you
It
got.
must be a generation thing.
I never
like,
made it to that level of rap to
Yeah.
get paid
What?
for
Somebody call you for a feature?
it. No, somebody paying me for it.
Yeah.
I did
Plenty
plenty,
of
of
calls.
features. Yeah, I wasn't that bad. I got features. So let's stick with rap. You guys see Funk Flex getting liposuction, I guess that was.
I did.
What is Flex
We should
doing,
have pulled
man?
that video up.
What is Flex doing?
Flex is bugging, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Why?
All right, so the elephant in the room is it a stereotype for men that to do these types of things, since it's typically something we hear women doing?
No, I
like
don't.
BBLs and shit like that.
Did he really get the BBL?
Oh no, I just got some.
Yeah,
he got
that's what I
some
wanted to
shit
know.
sucked out of him, some fat sucked out of him.
Nah, the BBL thing is way funnier though.
Yeah,
But-
it is.
I mean, I feel like if it's like a health danger,
But see, that's
a little different.
That's
Very
exactly where I'm
different.
going with it. It's
if you're just being lazy,
Funk Flex was probably, let's just say maybe 250 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, I mean he used to be like cut though.
That's
I
what I'm
remember at one
saying.
point he was like huge.
Right. So like he didn't need to fucking go and get
He
fat sucked out
I
of him.
mean, he looked a little big in that picture. That was just something.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if that
that-
was a recent one. He's a bad bitch now. He's skinny as fuck.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to be a bad bitch.
He's skinny as
To be a
fuck
bad
now.
bitch, yo. Look at this.
Yeah,
Oh
here's the
my
video.
God.
Sorry, you guys can't
Is he awake for that?
see.
nah, you can't be.
He's awake.
So certain parts of it he wasn't, and that's the fat. They like putting it in the iced tea jugs from the Chinese store. And then he goes to show you how much they took out of him. They filled like 6 of them things.
That shit
just
look
hope
like
he,
it
like-
hurts, bro.
Did you? Is there a picture of him now?
Nah, not now.
I don't think
that
Nah,
just
he
happened
did like
this
a
week.
video. He did a video afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just,
okay.
it's just one of them things like if
He's
you
very
get-
thin though. It looked
Shit
successful. I
made me
guess we can say.
cringe, bro.
So Lil Duval says, I can't go to sleep after seeing Funk Flex get a BBL. Funk Flex next pick is going to be him in the gym taking off his waist trainer, showing us his sweat.
Yo, Lil Duval.
He said Funk Flex really said F doing push-ups. Let me go lipo on Wu-Tang Cream playing in the background.
Yeah.
He had cream. I didn't listen to the volume.
I'm about
of the
to say,
video.
that's
That
what
is
I
disgusting.
Yo, but I just
Like
hope-
if he
They
did
killing
that,
Flex,
yo,
man.
oh my god.
Oh, the love
Yo, the
picture.
love.
Lugs,
Oh, I
truthfully, I'm
forgot
not
about that.
surprised by Funk Flex.
He look like CeeLo Green in that
He
joint.
does. Now he looks heavy in that photo.
You know, I just
He don't
hope-
look he never looked lipo heavy though.
Yeah, I just hope it look good on him because some people get them surgery, then they
I mean, I don't
skin
care. I don't
Yeah.
care what the
hang
fuck it
off.
looks
It's
like.
like,
on him.
He
They-
might be trying to get down with
Oh, no, he
Tyler.
was
Tyler.
oh, I said
Tyler
freestyle.
Tyler,
Oh,
Tyler
Mike got
Remember
that
the
BBL,
freestyle?
Tyler.
Wait, that's him right there?
is that him there?
Yeah, that's him.
That looks,
I can't remember.
that looks painful as well.
Oh,
Tyler,
he crying.
Tyler might be bagging all these niggas.
Yeah,
He looked
word
like
up.
50 when he had that role.
For
Remember when 50
the,
lost all that weight?
there he is.
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
look at him in the Chips Ahoy shirt. This is him after the
Oh, that's
surgery.
after that right there.
Yeah, too bad we can't click on it, but yeah, Chips Ahoy must be paying this nigga a huge bag.
Yeah.
He got that
And
shit on his
Corona.
shirt.
Flex trying to get all the bags he
Yeah,
can.
word up.
And apparently he got a discount for showing that Instagram
Oh, he
clip
probably
of
got
him.
that shit for free.
Yeah, he definitely got that for free.
He got that for free.
That's disgusting. So y'all not getting a tummy tuck
Nah,
once
I'm
these
not-
bags come
I'm not
in?
getting
Easy
none of
might
that.
need it.
I'm
Nah,
not
I'm
getting none
not
of that
getting.
shit.
You might. I know you're gonna get a 6-pack or some abs or something.
Get the LL package. Remember everybody said LL had fake abs. Was that
Yeah.
true? Did we ever
I
find that
don't
out?
think so. I mean, I guess it's something that they do, so I guess it's possible.
To get fake abs?
Yeah, it's a
That's
thing.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Shout out to Flex and his.
yeah.
Sure.
Shout out to Flex on his new look, man.
So Cassanova turns himself in. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So Cass is being charged with being in connection to the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation. The rapper is being accused of racketeering, conspiracy, firearm possession, and conspiracy to distribute controlled dangerous substances. He could face life in prison if convicted on the racketeering charge alone. Before turning himself in, Cass addressed his fans via his Instagram. As you already know, I'm fighting serious charges right now, but I'm innocent. That's 1. 2, I've been fighting my whole life, so I'll get through this. But just understand how they can get you jammed up. You don't know nobody. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They'll still get you jammed up. Rappers, we are a target. Just be careful out there. Watch who you associate with. Watch who people bring you around, and I'll see y'all soon, God willing. So we all know like things like this aren't new to hip hop.
Nah.
You know, some rappers who rap about certain things feel as though they have to carry themselves a certain way.
Yeah.
Not talking about Cass right now, just speaking in general. You know, you got to be loyal to your people. That was one of the huge things. Give back. You got to come back to the hood. Stay in the hood. If you leave, you're this X, Y, Z. Y'all know the shit they say.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the people who we tend to associate ourselves with are actually living that life that some people rap about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cass is still on the streets. I don't know what Cass has going on, but I'm pretty sure Cass is the provider for someone somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it be his wife, because he is married, his mother, if she's living, father, somebody. He's taking care of somebody. My thing is, I say this all the time, rap have to be like the number one most dangerous job in the world.
Yeah.
And it seems now as if there's a definite target on rappers' backs. We spoke about Mo 3 being killed.
Mm-hmm.
He got killed on a highway in broad daylight,
Yep.
set up by a female.
Yeah.
Little Boosie goes out there to pay respects to him. He gets shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher shot at Walmart,
Yep.
buying wife beaters and tank tops and shit like that.
Yeah. Just doing regular shit.
Regular shit. King Von shot dead after throwing 3 or 4 punches.
Yeah.
It's just how quick certain things can happen. And
Duck is his birthday today. He'd have been 27.
Right,
he got
right.
killed at Dolce & Gabbana.
yeah, right. The busiest, safest place in Chicago, he gets killed at. Also in broad daylight.
Did you see when Lil Baby was in Houston?
Doing the right thing. He don't have a choice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He seemed to be alone, which was also stood out to me.
But I'm just saying, like, that's how dangerous the job is. Like,
Got that thing for anybody. She
Word
was
up.
like 7.
Word
yeah,
up.
but I'm just saying, like he had it on him and his finger was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
hiding. It's like,
Yeah, it's like
no jewelry on. You notice that?
right.
It's just a different world, and especially in Houston. It's wild out there.
Yeah, they bugging
at
right now, bro. They bugging.
But like I was saying, man, you just gotta watch who you be around. Watch the people you associate yourself with. Watch who they associate themselves with. You don't have to necessarily be the target. And like I said, I don't know what Cass was doing. I don't know what Cass had going on. But apparently someone close to him, connected to him in some way, was doing some things that maybe they shouldn't have been. And like I said, once you reach a certain level of success, if you're the provider, if you take care of people, you got to separate yourselves from certain things.
Yeah, you have responsibilities.
Right. It doesn't make you less of a man if you don't hang on the block with the pistol on you.
Right.
You have a purpose now.
yeah, bigger than that.
Yes, you're taking care of something. Someone needs you out there is basically what I'm trying to say. Not saying that those people don't need you, and you can still love them. You can love them from a distance. You don't have to put yourself in those environments to still be loved or feel love from those individuals. And at the same time, I always say this: if you got money and your friends are still in the hood, they doing that type of thing. If you have the opportunity to take them out of that hell, do that. Show them that there's other things that they can do other than polluting their community.
Right.
Even though I know that's the only thing some of us have to do because jobs aren't this or you're a convicted felon, things like that. I understand. I've been there before. I'm not throwing shade on anybody or anything like that. All I want y'all to understand is that it's a better way. And once you find that better way, show your friends that better way.
Yeah.
You don't got to keep resorting to the same thing, man. Too many of us are dying. And just rappers in general is just fucking crazy. It's a target on their backs. Police are coming out of nowhere. G Herbo, another one.
Yeah.
With the
Scamming.
fraud situation.
Yeah.
And scamming is huge now. You know,
It-
like I
it's-
said, I don't judge anybody.
It's a whole,
you gotta get it how you live. I
It's a
understand.
whole nother business now, but it's just like I can't understand how these rappers are getting caught. I mean, I guess I can understand it.
Everybody know where you at every second.
Yeah, but it's just like
Right.
the level of scamming that these people are doing. Like me and Jay were talking about it earlier. You're scamming a credit card that has a large enough balance to rent a private jet.
Right.
That's a lot of fucking scamming, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But at
And
the
then-
same time, they're rappers, so they're thinking it's not going to look any
Right.
type of way. Look at me.
Yeah, but it's just nuts, man. It's just like to scam a jet is like the worst thing.
Yeah.
'Cause they know where you at.
And as a rapper
We dropped
too.
you off.
Yes.
All that shit's traceable, man.
Yeah, as a rapper, you would think that you have the bread to just get your own.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. Do
Not
they?
always the case,
But
bro.
they
It's
don't
with,
like
with what's going on right now.
But it's
with
also-
torn being
yeah.
however it's going.
It's
We'll
one
get
of
to
the-
that later.
Yeah, it's like you also have to know how to manage it, like what level you're at. Does it make sense to purchase one or lease one, or just am I only flying to where I just rent it, each trip? Like all that shit makes sense. It just depends on what level you on. You might not want to drop $5 million on one of them or whatever they cost. It might even be more than that.
Shout out to Miss Justice's life. Please hold your question. I will ask that for you. Please stick around. We'll be interviewing him very, 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 very shortly.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Or they still stuck in that race to, I got more than you, I'm going to flaunt it, and I'm going to do anything to get it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Keeping up with the Joneses.
And now they going into the scam and not knowing, like, hey, Wall Street been doing this for a long time, and they been getting caught.
Yeah.
You an
Eventually
easy
it all
target.
comes out.
Yeah. And, they figuring it out now, but, to, like, coming from the hood and scamming credit cards, we like, they not going to, that's big to us, but you got to look at, hey, this
But
been
the reason
going
that
on
they get
on
caught
a larger
is because
scale.
on Wall Street ain't stealing money from rich people. They stealing money from us.
Poor, yeah.
This is poor people trying to steal money from them. They gonna get you getting caught, motherfucker.
They seeing them red flags.
Yeah.
Plus, they know, like, why?
American Express is on your ass, nigga.
Yeah.
like you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make it.
We just gave him a black card and he's wild.
Yeah.
We just gave him.
Yeah, you get the fresh black card, you get the jet the next day, nigga.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Under investigation for about a year.
Shit burned a hole in his pocket. But they said it's been going over for over 4 years. So they've been building their investigation. You know how to
Oh,
feel.
yeah, they wait, but when it comes to that scamming,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
wait.
And even with the cash situation, apparently that's going back like 10 years or something like that.
But that's the
Shit happened to me.
they let it build up on you though. They like, oh, he's going at a high pace. Let's let him go for another year or two.
See
We
what
really
else he
got
can
his
cop.
ass.
I was working and claiming unemployment for like 2 years, and then like 1 year.
Oh, you hot.
Say that out
But
loud.
I didn't. I was young, like I'm like 18, 19. I went to
Don't
care. No, they already tore my ass up. I went to go file taxes,
They got
and they was like, "Yo, you owe
shit
like
back.
25,000. I'm gonna garnish your wages."
Yeah, bad enough to let you in the country and you do shit like this.
My boy, easy.
Do they pay taxes in Africa?
Here we go.
They give goats.
Here we go. Oh, my
They
boy,
barter.
J. Rolling.
Hey,
Nah,
man, it's,
you
it's
know
a lot,
what?
it's a lot of
Nah.
light skin shit going
But you
on.
know-
every
It
day,
is. You got
man.
3
Easy.
lights, and it's because it's cold as hell in here right now.
I'm on your side.
It's cold as hell.
Easy. I'm
And
with
it
you,
smell
bro.
like salt, vinegar, and fucking
Relax.
kibbles and bits. You know, when light skinned niggas get together, they spray a lot of cologne.
That's crazy because since I smoked cigarettes before I got out the car, I said, hold on, me.
Shit still don't work.
Fuck out of here.
30 minutes into the podcast, that Newport be like, damn, I smoke, nigga.
J-Ro, cut that out. Cut that shit out.
Funny as hell, man.
We cutting that out.
Yo, easy as
This shit ain't making the greatest moments.
yo, easy as hilarious.
Not either. You gonna cut that shit the fuck out.
Oh my
I'ma save it.
god.
All right, so the
that's funny.
NBA won't test for marijuana this season. So the
Good
NBA
look.
announced during last season that they would not test for recreational drugs during COVID. Apparently, the same rule will apply for the upcoming season. And immediately after the announcement, J.R. Smith began to trend on Twitter.
Of course, rate to my boy. My boy been waiting.
What?
He been waiting.
So, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Good thing or bad thing for the
It's gonna be in the
NBA?
game.
Yeah,
right.
I think so
I'm interested in that, what it's going to look like
Yeah.
talent-wise.
so it's going to be a different dynamic. Baseball did this already,
True.
right? But it's a different sport,
Right.
different cultural sport.
Yeah.
So it could be a little hairy with the NBA, but my thing is just like, as grown-ups, we gotta kind of be respectful of jobs, and like that's your job.
It's still a job. That's true.
So like, do what you do after practice or whatever, but you still gotta go to work.
Yeah.
And you still gotta be respectful at work.
And I
That's
think-
my only thing, but I think it's a great thing.
I don't know, man. 'Cause I violated hella jobs in the parking lot on the clock. Not at the job
Is
I'm
J.R.
at now.
Smith?
Yes.
Is J.R. Smith still on the roster?
Yeah, he's on the roster. Yeah, he's on the
I
roster.
don't know.
Yeah, he's on the roster.
He might. I don't know. He
I
might
don't
only
know.
signed
I
a
think
1 year
he's, yeah,
Might
I
only
think he's
been a
done. That's why they passed the shit.
because he out.
Yeah, they talk to LeBron. They're gonna be like, LeBron. So we're gonna pass this.
We'll pass it.
I know you and J.R. Smith are good friends. That's your guy.
wait till
That's your guy.
That's your guy. He did a couple things in the bubble. Yeah. But if we pass this, you gotta leave him overseas.
That's it.
Nah, but I think it's good definitely if you're stuck in a bubble because like a lot of it's like a lot of mental issues too.
He has some shit to
I
say.
get what you're saying.
They not in the bubble no more though. Either.
No, but if they go back in the playoffs, I imagine they're gonna go
Like
back
we can
to
say
the
like
bubble.
what happened with Paul George. how
Yeah,
he said he
with
was
Paul
depressed and
George.
shit like
So, and I mean, it's way more stuff out there that they was taking for pain anyway. I think it'll be good that they got marijuana.
Yeah, they was getting
around.
like tramadol shots.
And with them,
and shit.
and with them passing marijuana, it's not just gonna be them smoking in that. They got like creams you can use for AIDS.
Right, CBD and all that stuff.
that pass. So I
But-
think it's great.
CBD is like great value weed.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, seed.
But like as more states pass and it looks like they're pushing more in Congress to try to pass it. It's like how do you continue to fight it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they just have to find a way to regulate it like alcohol.
You think they're gonna or do you think they should free people who are arrested for marijuana charges?
Absolutely. I think it should be reviewed what the overall
Cases.
case was there. But like if it's just like strictly, marijuana charges, then they should have already been
Right.
released.
Yeah, because if y'all was coming like the shotters, man, I don't know if we should let you back out.
Nah.
Just killing niggas for the
You
weed.
can go,
Right.
You could go, but you was serving.
But yeah, a nigga that just has some pounds in the basement or something, you gotta let him go.
Let him
bro.
go,
Got
man.
to, man.
I love to see that, man.
Yeah.
Free the jails, man.
Yeah, and I mean, just the amount of money that you save, like doing that shit, hella money.
Well,
I mean, I don't know where them niggas go when you let them out, but some of them, some of them niggas might still be on assistance.
Jails actually lose money if they do that.
That prison
Oh yeah,
industrial
well I'm talking about
complex
the
is
government.
Oh, the government, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
talking
that's
about the government. Nah, the private jails, the government pay them.
Yeah,
different.
they'll
That
definitely lose
industrial
money.
complex is real, man.
Word up.
Yeah,
It's like 50 bands an inmate a year or some shit like that.
yeah.
damn.
You ain't nothing but in them.
It costs more than
Literally. I still remember my number.
yeah, it costs more than to put a child through school. So
College or like
33 0D.
just in general.
09D.
Damn.
Yep. That was my name for 2 years. Jesus Christ. Those days are behind. It's gonna be some hand claps for being out of jail.
Yeah, man. The reformed and the reborn.
All right, we got one more time.
Bars.
We can breeze
Yeah.
through this. So,
I got bars.
Spotify 2020 wrap up. Spotify released this year's wrap up into many people's surprise. Bad Bunny has surprised Drake in overall streams with 8.3 billion. Artists all over the industry began posting their numbers, even Tory Lanez, who tweeted out about his success amid the turmoil. Tory had this to say: laughing my ass off. Some of y'all going through your minutes on playlists and realizing you didn't really cancel shit. Love you too. Tory streamed 1.3 billion. You guys surprised by those numbers?
No,
Nah.
No, why not?
I'm not surprised because I feel like an overwhelming amount of people sided with Tory in the whole situation anyway. So I don't really know what he's saying because he wasn't really canceled. There was a lot of people that was really fucking with him. Like he wasn't really canceled.
Right.
And even if they didn't fuck with him, they listened. Like
I didn't listen to this shit.
I did. That shit was
You didn't
fire.
listen to the album?
I don't think I did.
That shit was
I
fire.
don't think I did.
I listened to it, and like I said on the show before, I said sadly this will probably go down as his best work.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be an asterisk because of what it's associated with.
Yeah.
But guilty until proven innocent, there's still a case that needs to be had.
Right.
So we shall see. But 1.3 as well. I honestly didn't think he would stream that much, even though I saw that he would had a lot of support.
Yeah, it's a big number.
Yeah.
It's a big number.
How much did Bad Bunny do?
8.3 billion. Drake did 8.2.
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny. Me and my girl was talking about this. My girl doesn't believe it. She thinks it's cropped up.
No,
No.
he
He's
this
pretty
nigga
big.
is
I
popular.
was trying to tell her he's huge.
He's pretty
She
big.
was like, well,
Yeah.
who is he? I said, he's like fucking
It's Latin.
He's
the
the
Latin
Drake
trap guy.
He's Latin Drake.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
real.
basically.
But it's crazy that you said that because there was like, I do I listen to a lot of battle rap, and there's this Latin rapper who was in a battle. I didn't know who he was, but I went on YouTube. One of his videos like 1.5 billion.
Yeah.
So that's a big, like the Latin market is
But
market is
because-
big.
Yeah.
That's
It's
because
big.
like
So-
the when they have somebody that's going to be popular or something, they will just play that song over and over and over. Like, it'll just be on the TV on repeat. Like, they'll just play that shit.
Well, it could be the same song. You know, they use that same
what I'm-
reggaeton beat
yeah.
shit. It could be a different
And
song.
they just be in the
sound
living room
same.
just dancing,
Word up.
drinking tequila.
I haven't listened to him. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying, though? You feel me, bro?
That's how my morning started.
Yeah.
But I haven't listened to him. Obviously, I don't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't understand him.
Right.
But he seems interesting, pretty entertaining individual. But Drake did drop something, so he did have something to stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't like an official project.
Yeah.
That Dark Lane demo tapes.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
It had its moments.
Quarantine pack.
Yeah, it had its moments. So let's breeze through the charts real quick. The top 10 artists, and we can only name the ones we know. Y'all may know some of these guys. Bad Bunny was number 1. Drake number 2. J Balvin's number 3. Now I've heard that name before with like a
J Balvin
McDonald's.
meal. Yeah,
like a McDonald's
but
collaboration.
he's just as big as Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's a Latin artist too. Oh, okay. Juice WRLD was number 4. The Weeknd number 5, which is kind of odd to me after the year he had, but oh well. Number 6 is BTS. I don't know who that is.
A Korean pop group.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Billie Eilish was number 7.
Eilish,
my bad. Taylor Swift number 8, Post Malone number 9, and Travis Scott rounded out the top 10. Straight up. Top 10 female artists: Billie Eilish, number 1. Taylor Swift 2. Ariana 3. We don't really care about this list. It is missing Cardi though. Which is I didn't mean to say that. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to say that.
that's
like
hilarious, though.
that. I'm surprised to see Rihanna is number 8 on the top 10 Spotify charts.
Still?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's interesting. Rihanna, Nicki Minaj at 7, Lady Gaga 6, Camila Cabello at 9, Selena Gomez at 10.
Who's listening to Selena Gomez?
I don't. Hey
She
man,
must got
somebody
joints.
is. So the top 10 songs in 2020 were "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd, "Dance Monkey." Don't know that. "The Box" is number 3. That's very, very interesting.
Is that Roddy Ricch?
Yeah. So "Dance Monkey" by Tones and I beat Roddy Ricch out. That's interesting.
Fuck that is.
Yeah, Roses remix featuring St. John. Shout out to St. John, I like St. John. Rockstar by The Baby is number 6. Watermelon Sugar is number 7 by Harry Styles. And we don't care about the last 3 people. Top 10 albums: Bad Bunny, number 1. The Weeknd, After Hours, number 2. I still haven't listened to that album yet.
That's why I'm saying when you said that, I was like, I don't know. You gotta listen to this new album.
I heard it.
That's what really put him in that category.
Yeah, I heard it was great. I haven't listened to it. I've heard the single 1,000 times though. Post Malone, Hollywood's Bleeding is number 3. Harry Styles. Who's Harry Styles? He's popping up.
He was
a lot
part of
these days.
that little group. What's the group called? Disney. Wasn't he Disney?
Oh, he was a Disney guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That just ended up like branching off.
Oh, Pop Smoke number 6.
Hey.
Shout out to you. Billie Eilish number 7. Juice WRLD, Legends Never Die, number 8. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Louis Capaldi is at number 9. Don't know who that is. And The Biebs rounds out top albums of 2020 at number 10. Eminem had 4.1 billion streams. Y'all buying it?
Hell no.
Nah, I believe it.
Nigga out here buying
Eminem?
Nah, I believe it.
Cult following still,
Yeah.
don't he? Eminem is a cult following, man.
Yeah.
Since 98, motherfucker.
They must all be in Indiana, cuz. I saw that.
whole
right? No,
population.
listen.
Why you choose Indiana,
I
bro?
saw that, and I went to work and asked all the white people who listen to rap. They're not fucking with Eminem.
No?
Post Malone out this bitch.
Post Malone?
That's
They
what
must
they
be
like.
too
Yeah,
young.
I like
but
Post, though.
Yeah,
I
how
like
old
Post.
are they?
Yeah, they must be too young.
What is
Yeah.
Post?
No,
though?
they man.
They in their
What is
30s.
Post?
They in their 30s.
30s. I'm asking all demographics. I'm all up from 18 to 30.
30s.
And I'm an
It's gonna
Eminem-
be 30 to 40.
I'm
Yeah,
an Eminem
30s.
fan. Nobody's checking for them. Them shits is bought. I'm saying
I'm
here
not
fault,
listening
bro.
to Eminem.
Nobody's check for Eminem.
4.1 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's checking for that.
Spotify only.
You talking about Eminem?
Yeah.
That's wild, right? I mean, I don't know. Spotify does have a huge white audience. Joe
That's
Rogan's
what I'm
there.
saying.
I-
We're talking about
But they
him,
listen to other shit
man.
like Pop Smoke,
They do
all the
too.
newer
Yeah,
shit.
they listen to other shit,
They're
but
not
if Eminem has,
listening to Eminem.
it doesn't mean that they're listening to current.
Most of the
Eminem.
top artists
Right.
that are
Yeah.
popping are because of white people.
Yeah,
I
but
think they're huge. They're big. in
think
hip-hop.
about the spins Eminem was getting when you had to buy the records. Those motherfuckers
Oh,
are
yeah, that
still
counts.
listening
Yeah.
to those records.
4.4 billion worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I ain't buying that shit.
That's a lot of streams.
That's a lot.
I think my problem with Spotify is one, you're able to buy your streams.
I had no idea you could do that.
Me either.
Let's buy some
That's
streams,
why it's
guys.
such a
Yeah.
See how that gets us.
That's
We
why
need
I'm
to.
like, it's such a weird market because it's like, it's really just playlisting. If we're being honest,
Yeah.
but you throw your
Those
you know what I
placements.
mean. These people go through the playlist. You only gotta listen to it for X amount of seconds for you
Right.
to, in order to get it streamed.
Right.
Which is why it's like streams don't matter. You know what I mean? Like streams really don't matter because they can all be fabricated at this point.
I
know what I
never just
mean?
expect
Yeah.
to hear rappers say that. That was our last talk. We can get right into the interview. You can continue with the.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just feel like at a certain point, it's just like, okay, because it's not how it used to be where it's, we have to go sell, physical copies. It's a lot different now. And it's just like, these shits don't matter. It's about who shows up to your show, who's going to buy your merch, who's going to buy your package. You know what I mean? Who are your core fan base, which is none of that shit matters.
Right.
Because you can lie about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's really not hard to get streams anymore.
I feel as though, like, when you on Eminem's level, do you feel like you have to buy streams or would have to fabricate those numbers?
I mean,
I don't think he should be worried about that shit.
yeah,
That's true,
It
too.
depends though,
Bro, you got a plaque in your crib, multiple at that.
Yeah.
but it's a business though, and if you want to keep the engine going, I'm not saying that he bought them, but I'm just saying like,
You speaking generally.
yeah, like everything's perception. So if I want to keep the engine going, like at the end of the year, where you get companies that do donations and things like that,
Right.
like that's for them to offset their income. So when tax time comes, they
It's a
make
write-off?
out a certain way, right? So if you Eminem, you want to keep the engine going, you might say, "Oh shit, we only had 2.5, but we needed to be in that 4.5 range. We need to get there." And then that's what you would do. It's a business, and all of that is just like, all right, well, and at 45, where do we need to look like? And he thinks 4.1 billion. So
He's 45?
I don't. That he might be older.
If I
or
say he
younger
may
than
be
that.
older, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, at a certain point, what is it? What's
I
it
feel
matter?
like-
You ain't still playing the game.
I feel like streams don't matter until you into a certain point of your career. Cause no matter what, you can't. That definitely with COVID, streams are more important than ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like so,
You ain't got shit but to do but listen to
yeah.
music.
So I feel like when you're like a major artist, they're going to matter because
Yeah.
you're going to get more sponsorship. Because they're like,
Oh,
damn,
of course,
you're
of course,
getting
of
that.
course.
So, but like you said, they can be bought and they are being bought. You know, like it is what it is. It's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you know,
But what it's going to really come down to is what stream matters the most, because everybody has all of their stuff on every single platform. So it's like, how do you really know which one is the most important?
Right.
What's the award that you want? Spotify might not even be the one. Maybe it is, but
Like, you talking about
where's
which...
all the Apple listeners? Where's all the
Yeah.
YouTube?
There's a
spins
lot
that
of
you
Apple
get?
listeners.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So what award is the one?
I would feel like a title one because they pay the
'cause
most.
Apple-
out.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
payout,
Title
yeah.
pay the most, but Spotify is what you want.
Yeah.
Because it's popular.
You'll go
It's way
viral
more-
there
everyone
faster.
got Spotify, but title.
But
pay
like
the
me and
most.
J-Bro was
Right.
talking earlier, like I exclusively listen to music on Apple.
Yeah.
So there's
Exactly,
plenty of
yeah.
people like me that exclusively listen to music on Apple.
But-
Where are all those streams?
You can still see those.
Yeah,
streams.
yeah. I don't know if that's not going to be coupled up into the Spotify.
That's what I'm
obviously,
saying.
But yeah.
yeah.
So where do you
And if you
see
want,
them at?
you could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really wanted to,
Yeah.
you can
incorporate.
blend all.
But no,
them
I mean
in.
the way.
In terms of general, yeah, I mean,
the numbers
that
I'm
was
reading
just
is strictly from
numbers.
Spotify. Yeah, so
Right.
they're
You
not
wanna
going
just
to
talk
couple
about
no
total
other.
streams.
Right.
All
So
your
it's just
categories.
Spotify.
From all DSPs.
You gotta think about how many people. I don't got Spotify on the phone.
right.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going there to primarily listen to my music.
I
It's on my
listen.
phone.
Yeah,
I have it
true,
for the people
true.
that don't post their music to Apple Music. I do have some local
Right.
rappers that just that won't post to Apple. I don't know
Yeah.
if they don't know the process or what, but they still use either SoundCloud, obviously for mixtapes, or
Yeah.
what were we just saying? Spotify.
Yeah.
If you want to see how many people really fuck with you, go to SoundCloud, because that's where you get your most organic. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna tell you right then and there,
Yep.
this shit's trash.
Yep. And
You
that's
know what I
where a lot
mean?
of the
Like, you can
foundations
see.
get built too.
Yeah. And that's where I started from. So
It was always the easiest to upload, right? From
exactly, and
Spotify,
that's what they
SoundCloud.
now. It's I think you get like a membership with them and shit. Like they doing good.
Yeah, they can post to wherever now.
Yeah, somebody had to either give them some money or buy them.
Yeah. But I like.
I think somebody did buy them.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like I heard talk to that too. Somebody was buying them. I forget who it was though.
So I'm not going to lie. Around 2016, I was wondering how long they were going to be around.
I just hope like SoundCloud don't get like major because that's when you find it up and coming.
Okay.
You
Yeah, exactly.
feel me? All
Yeah.
the big ones, they're already on Spotify. Like,
Bryson came off
is
SoundCloud.
like,
Bryson came off SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Then
Right,
Kaylani came
and
off.
I wanted to be like that.
Trippy, a
Like,
few
you feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you more. It gives the up and coming an opportunity.
Yeah.
I feel like if SoundCloud go major now, everybody want to push it at. It's gonna take away a lot of the opportunity.
All right, let's get into our interview. So, like we said, For What It's Worth is the album. It's out now. You can stream that on Spotify and Apple Music, whichever you prefer, like we were just discussing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, I don't want to start with the typical questions, but I have to because, like, we were talking in a group chat, and I was like, "Yo, this is a different interview than we've ever conducted before because we typically have known every guest or have met them prior to."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Damn, it's like all we know is what we've heard from the music."
Right.
So I gotta ask, when did you start rapping?
I was like, I put out my first official project. What was it? My freshman year of college. But like that's officially. I mean, but prior to that, I mean, been rapping since I was probably like 11, 12.
All right, so
Just starting to learn the
you
craft.
said your first official project. So is that when you begin to like
Yeah, I
this
was-
is it for me? Oh, okay.
That's when I realized I was like, oh, okay. I guess I got good enough voice that, it got good reception up at school. And I was just like, okay, let me do it on a bigger scale now and then put out Circle of Life, and that did amazing.
Right. So when you got to school, did you meet someone there and began the musical journey, or you already had stuff planned, you just needed somewhere to go lay it?
My process is a little different because I played football in
Oh,
high
okay.
school. So I had to kind of make a decision. It was like, do I go to Temple, do I go to Ohio State? Because I had played behind, Corey Clement on the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
So we had a lot of scouts. looking
Shout out
at
to
us.
Corey.
Yeah. Shout out to Corey, Steven. Yeah, so it was just really between college and like music, and I was just like, I don't really feel like football is what I want to do with my body. So, I got an academic scholarship to Montclair, and that's when I really decided to indulge in music. I was like, if I'm gonna do music, I got close to the city.
Right,
So
right.
I had kind of like a cold mentality.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's where the opportunities is.
Yeah.
And also on
Most
top of
definitely.
that, you got to realize how big New Jersey is. Me doing that was probably the best thing for my brand. Being able to cater to both coasts now, you know what I mean, and really being a physical identity.
Right.
But yeah, that's when I first started. Like, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and do this shit seriously.
How did your family take that?
My mom, it was really, I call my grandma my mom. My mom, she really was just like, she wasn't entertained by it because, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
it was just kind of like, it's just kind of like how every parent looks at it. Like, I still want you to get a degree. I still want you to do this.
Right.
We saw that first check coming from Circle of Life, and I was just like, this is cool.
Like, great
Could get
feeling,
used to
yeah.
this.
Right.
But after that, that's when I realized I was like, oh, like I'm supposed to be doing this. You know what I mean? We're getting great reception. It's like with music, you got to catch it while it's hot. You feel me? Because your chance could go by like that, and it's something you got to really indulge in. So she didn't really see it as valuable, and then I kind of had to prove my worth and prove myself.
Right.
So that's how she took it.
So who inspires you or inspired you to begin rapping? Was it a local guy? Did you find an album one day of your favorite rapper and it just was like, all right, this is it for me?
Who is, like, artist wise? I think it really started with like my cousins because they used to just always rap.
Yeah.
So, the little family ciphers after dinner and shit like that. But like, eventually I got curious. I was like, I want to be better than these niggas.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
that's where the competition and competitive spirit really like came into play.
Right.
But that's what really inspired me. And then I started studying the history of hip hop. You know what I mean? And then going through the classics and you know, doing my homework, and then I just fell in love with it. So that's what really inspires me. Artist wise, I guess it's who I currently listen to now, like a Tory or a Benny or Drake, obviously. Just the top tier guys, you know what I mean? Because for our generation, they're come up with so different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like that process. It was like it's more current to us.
Right.
I could say Nas, I could say Pac, I could say Big. You know what I mean? All of those guys.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But like these are the guys, obviously, who were at the top of my generation, and I watched that. So, I mean, that's who really inspires me, because it's like you want to be at that level of craftsmanship. You know what I mean? And content and just crisp quality with everything. And if that's not where you want to be, then you shouldn't be doing this shit.
Exactly. You sound like J-Ro.
Yeah.
So what was your particular inspiration behind this album?
So for what it's worth, I think what inspired this album specifically was the fact that we lost the project before it. So
You want to get into that?
Yeah, so when I was up at school, we just dropped Circle of Life. I was like, yo, I gotta follow up with something. I was gonna put out this project with my team called Wish Me Well. Had everything on a hard drive crashed.
Damn.
Lost like I think it was like, I don't even know. It was like over 100 songs that we did.
A lot of music, right?
But you know what I mean? But we just lost it. And I was like, damn, like, do I keep going? It was like really a career, like alternate decision. I was like, damn, like most niggas would just be like, fuck it, this wasn't meant to be, you feel me?
Right.
But I was just like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it again, I gotta do it even better than what I was just doing, because now I'm in a different headspace. I'm in a different environment. I have a different audience to cater to. So I was just like, let me go do it the right way, the right perfect rollout, you know, just on a grander scale. So we went back in. I started working with my engineer. I knew him since high school, Cash. Shout out Mir. And I met my video man, and he just kind of he was nice as hell when I met him. This is Mir. I talk about Jim Mir. Shout out Films by JTG. And I met him, and we just kind of just all went in, and we were like, yo, let's get this shit done.
Right.
Yeah.
And we started like August of like 2018, and then it's kind of been up ever since.
Right.
Just making sure we have the perfect rollout and just doing it better. So that's what really inspired this, because it's like you put all that time, hard work, and dedication into something. It's just like you want the recognition you feel like you deserve. So let's do it where nobody's doing it. You know what I mean? Especially coming from our area, it's like nobody has the quality, the content. You know what I mean? Like the actual lyricism and stuff like that. It's a lot of people who doing it, but like, is it professional?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Is it marketable?
Right.
And that's what I'm shooting for. I'm not shooting for piss poor. You know what I mean? I'm not shooting below the net no more.
Yeah, we
and that's
know
what
exactly what you're talking about.
And that's what you gotta. That's how you gotta see it. If you're not trying to do it like that, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah,
So,
wasting your time, really.
exactly.
And it's crazy you brought that up, because I noticed when I was on Apple Music, I saw Circle of Life, and then I saw For What It's Worth, and I'm like, damn, it's a huge dip from 2017 and 2020 to have no music in between there. So I'm like, I wonder what happened in between there. And another point you made, a lot of things I see on people's come-ups, not even just necessarily with music, but just in starting businesses or just coming up in general, there comes a time where they're having an up, and then everything just crashes, and they have that one moment where they have to decide, what are they going to do? Do I keep going, or do I turn around? Those motherfuckers that keep going end up doing something.
Yes.
Nipsey,
It's the
perfect example.
Word up.
man.
Word up. So where was I? Had a little moment there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there were certain things I released in between. Like, I've released, I think, like 4 singles.
oh yeah, I saw it. I meant like a full on project
So,
to follow up.
Yeah, just cause it's like, if you want to make a masterpiece like what we made, you know what I mean? Like, that shit takes time.
Yeah, I heard you saying it in the vlogs. You was like, I can easily go in here and do what
everyone else is
something,
doing,
right,
yeah,
but you
make
wanted
no sense,
to, right,
yeah.
right. You wanted to maintain your integrity.
You can see
and-
the patience, and
yeah,
you know, you can hear it in the music.
right. Where was I? All right, so what did your recording process consist of? Like, was there a preferred setting? Did you record alone? Were there certain things you needed in the studio before you rap?
Recording process. I feel like I can go at this point in like my rapping career. I feel like I can go anywhere and make it my home. Like, I can go set up in Miami and make it where I want to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
And make it my space. I don't think there's a specific setup that I need because I don't record that out of closets. I don't record that out of, you know what I mean? And then we still made you know what I mean? It's all dependent on who's on your team. And, you know what I mean? Like who's nice with the shit behind the board. So, but nah, when it comes to recording, I don't need anything specific. It's just I just need mirror and I need the beat.
Right.
You know, but I mean, I usually like dim settings or red tones, just cause like that really just puts me in a state of like getting ready to like, you know, go ahead and just get everything done. Yeah, that's really it. I don't need too much.
So, with your producers on the album, was it multiple producers? Did you work with one solely?
Well, with producer on the album, I had Io who did at least 4 tracks on there. Io is from Texas. Shout out, Io, Denzel Stone, Fierce who gave me my single 14 Racks. I think at the time that I met him off YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I met Io off SoundCloud.
That's what's up.
And that's how I built that relationship.
Organic relationship.
Yeah, exactly. And I just reached out to him. I'm like, yo, this is who I am. This is what I do. You know what I mean? I sent him my discography at the moment. He was like, hey, let's go in and get some work done. And, you know, lo and behold, we came out with this. So Fierce, Io, those really the only two that really conducted the whole album. Mir engineered the whole album. So those two. Got to give a lot of credit to both of them.
Do you more work with them coming soon or?
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, but at the time, Fierce, I think he was getting ready to sign the free bands.
Oh yeah.
And then he backed out of that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then Io, he's just been getting hella placements now. But I'm glad I caught him when I did because you know what I mean.
Right.
I might not have been able to get in touch with him.
I find it interesting, like when I listen to instrumentals and I'll hear certain names and then years go by and then I'm listening to a song and I hear the name at the beginning of the beat and I'm like, damn, I remember listening to this guy's beats on little beat packs and stuff. Like Cash Money AP is one I've been hearing a lot now. Yeah, I've been hearing his name a lot. So 14 Racks, heard it on the radio. Congratulations on that.
Hey,
some hand claps for that.
Shout out DJ Cosmic Kev.
Yeah, shout out Kev, man. So when you wrote 14 Racks, was that one of your goals? Was that like I want this to be played on the radio?
Nah, to be honest, it wasn't. When I wrote it, I was just like, let me just go in and make some. Cause you know what I mean? Like I want to have all variations of music to the point where I'm enjoyable in all aspects. But when I wrote it, I was just in like a like let's get it type of mindset. And I had heard Fear send me that joint. Damn. I had heard Fear send me that joint, and I was just like, that's, you know, I just wrote to it right then and there. When I recorded, it was just me and Mir. We had no idea it was gonna be as big as it was. Like it was such a regular recording day. I was just like, whatever. It's a something I hold on to. You know what I mean? Like just keeping it tucked. I was just like, I kept listening to it. Once he sent me back the final version of it, and it's crazy because we had did that song like a year ago. Yeah. We almost did it 6 months prior to it releasing. And then when it released, we were just like, yo, we didn't expect this. And it just kept getting bigger and it like snowballing. So yeah, that's how that went.
It's a dope record. You got gonna shoot a visual for it?
Yeah, we actually got the visual coming out soon.
Oh, okay,
it's really
shout
out Brittany, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Brittany, man. Briggs.
You gotta send that to us first.
Brittany, she came through. We recorded it. Took like 2 different times to shoot it, so there's a lot of scenes. But it's exactly what I would want the single video to be off the album, just to, you know, start it off, because we got a bunch of videos coming off the album. Like it's almost like a cinematic masterpiece, which is that's good. Yeah.
Please tell me you got something for Karma coming. You gotta add that in, man.
Sometimes, I mean, I feel like because it's such a personal record, some things
that's just for the album.
Yeah, some things you just just gotta hold on to.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Let people paint their own
Right.
thing to it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's my favorite record on there since we talking about it.
And Ayo produced that, so
Yeah.
shout out Denzel. Man.
I like when y'all get all like transparent
Yeah.
and get all deep and talk about the lost ones, the ones that got away.
Said transparent.
It was funny when you said she was with a bald nigga now. I thought that was hilarious. Like, yeah, fuck that bald nigga.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite record to create if you have one on the album?
Favorite record to create. They really all had their unique days. Like, favorite record to create. I'm thinking about all the songs. Bad, Hustle.
My shit.
Hustle.
Hustle, November 21. That's my shit too.
November 21st. Yeah.
Yeah. I said 21. I'm drunk.
Dreams Come True. I
Dreams
don't
Come
think
True,
I
yeah.
have.
It probably changes every day. For you.
Yeah, like it depends on because I feel like for me it was such a totality of like what version I was of that you know at that time. So it's just like when I hear him now, it's just like I'm not there anymore, so I can't completely connect. But when I listen to them, it's just like they're perfect for the time they were in. But I don't really have a favorite record, because they all had their unique recording processes and moments in life. It was very special, like that whole project.
Right.
So I don't really have a favorite.
Oh shit. Oh, all right, my bad. So
I guess the intro.
The intro.
The intro. If I had to, it would be the intro.
Yeah.
The intro was so powerful to me. You know, I really felt like I had to start off in a grand gesture of like, welcome to this aspect of my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like the intro, when I rapped it, it was powerful. And there was I don't mind recording in front of people, but there was people in the building at that time, and everyone in the room was just like in awe that just had came out, because it was like the starting of a brand new process. And it was just one take. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So do you write, or are you a part of that new I just go in here and punch in era?
You said what?
Do you write, or are you part of this new let's just punch in era?
No, I actually write. I can't
You do write?
I mean, I can do stuff like that, but it just it's more receptive when you write. I just feel like I'm able to sit with my thoughts where I really want to take the song, how, you know, which next bar I want to go. So I really have to sit down and write. I can't just, I mean, of course anybody can freestyle,
Right.
but when it comes to music, I have to sit there and craft the song
Right.
piece by piece. It could take me like 6 months to get a song done sometimes.
Yeah, I heard you say that on the vlog.
Like-
I was shocked by that.
Like it, bro.
But he's the same way though. He takes like he's very meticulous with things.
You gotta be. And
Yeah.
in this day and age, everybody wants crisp quality. Everybody wants to hear everything, everything
Sound like this is
perfect.
crazy.
Because if not, it's all a rat race. You know what I mean? If you gonna be the top, then you gotta, sound like the top.
That's
you gotta
true.
be. You gotta sound like a god.
Right out of the gate too, right from the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can't be taken as a joke. So yeah, I have to sit there and really just sit with the process. And if it's a beat, if it's an up tempo beat, of course it'll take me a little. It'll be a little quicker because it's like you get that feeling. You know what I mean? But if it's something I gotta sit there with, I'll sit there and take my time and think about everything I'm going through, what I went through, or just what the beat is telling me to write. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to find a niche for that.
Right.
Because that's a specific feeling, and you could. And also, I look at what I put out into the world. Like the words that I say, because these kids are regurgitating all of this information into their daily lives, and at a point where we're so up speed, I have to look at how I'm portraying myself and what I want to portray to the world.
That's deep.
So I really have to sit there and take my time with shit. I'm not saying that all my records are gonna be conscious, or you know what I mean, that I won't cater to my street side or stuff like that, but you just have to be careful in what you put into the world. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of rappers these days. It's like, although I wrote November 21st is like an ode if I was ever gone,
Right.
I still have, like, a lot of these guys now, they put this I want to die shit out into the world, and it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean?
It is wild.
That shit will come true if you really let it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's my writing process.
Right.
Smart.
So being in Jersey, you know, we're predominantly music content wise is street.
Yeah.
How have you like fit into your niche with the with your conscious side? Do you get flack for that? Do you say, oh, people say you should sound this way because of where you're from or where you hung around?
I don't be caring.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't.
I don't be caring. It's not them that has to live my life.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was better for me professionally to make the music that I make, because it's like I don't have to worry about being somebody that I'm not. Why can't I be all these things?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is who I am as a person.
Right.
I'm not just one dimensional.
True.
And that's just how I look at that. So I don't be caring about the flack that I get for if people want more street records, if people want more singer records or stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna make what I'm gonna make, and you're gonna like it no matter what.
Right.
Because it's good.
Right.
In every aspect. So that's just how I look at that. I don't be caring. But I have to also look at the state of where New Jersey is in hip hop in general. Because obviously I can't, you know, I don't want to be these guys. So it's just like, I got to look at the trends. I got to look at who's doing what and, you know, what guys are in what area doing what. And it's just like, okay, I'll do that. I'll give you a combination of that sound plus my sound.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll cater to you. But I have to look at, you know, where New Jersey is in hip hop, because I think I just more nervous about like where it could go and where it could be. So I felt like I was going to make a post about it, but artists now don't realize, like the bigger artists in New Jersey, they don't realize that we're the gatekeepers for the niggas who are doing it now.
True.
For the younger niggas who want to do this shit. If we just let anybody do this shit, it's going to be an anything ass type of, you know, vibe.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just like, that's not what we want for our state. You know what I mean? Being for Jersey. Well, that's not what I want from the state.
Yeah.
So I started looking at who I give attention to, because that's really important.
Yeah.
And niggas don't realize that.
That's true.
So that's just how I view that. I just, yeah.
I mean, you can look at Chicago and see how the influence of music is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The turn is taken there. So
Crazy.
I definitely agree
Scary.
with what you're saying. But we were speaking about streams earlier. So where was and you actually mentioned one of my questions earlier when you said that music back in the day was more of a hand-to-hand thing, whereas now it's all streams and who comes to your show and things like that. So with all your music on these different DSPs, is that something you yourself monitor? Or do you have people in place like, hey, what's this song doing? What's this song doing? Or do you not even bother with that?
I check it here and there just because I want to know where I'm at, but I don't look at it for validation.
Right.
I have like one other person who monitors my DSPs, and that's just because I trust that person. So
right.
And it's always good to, like, you know, keep that type of stuff private.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because people will be all on your shit, leaking all of it. You know what I mean? And that's not who I am as a person at all. So, but yeah, it's only like one other person that monitors like my DSPs and stuff like that.
Right. So, how does the paying with this shit work with these streams and shit?
It's
like,
crazy.
with this, like,
It's
we all
nothing.
being
It's
like in
literally
the
nothing.
media and all that.
That
It's
shit don't
literally-
matter. That's why I'm saying, I'm like, bro, you don't get paid from streams, so that none of this shit matters.
Yeah.
You gonna get your money from touring. You gonna get your money from merch. You gonna get your money from how you market yourself
Right.
in the real world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck the music, because the music is, of course, you know, it's the bulk of the package, and that's what's gonna sell it. But bro, we ain't getting shit off these streams. Niggas ain't, unless you doing like millions and like, you know what I mean? You might get a decent check.
Right.
You know what I mean? You might get a decent check, 4 or 5, 10 bands,
something
depends.
like that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm saying, like, none of that shit matters. It's cool to look at. Yeah, all these people listening, bro. It don't take but, you know, a few seconds for it to count as a stream.
Yeah.
So what the fuck did that shit really matter?
And it's funny because we as consumers don't even own it if we don't pay $9.99 every
That's
month.
what I'm saying. Unless you're doing like you're actually selling a physical Jones on Apple.
Right.
That shit matter.
It's crazy when you say that, how like structured the game is. It's like, all right, you want to go independent, right? But we about to hit you with another roadblock. Most of your money gonna be off these streams. So even
Which
if
we
you
ain't
get a
paying
little
you
bit
for.
of smart,
Maybe like
even if you get
0.01
smart,
cent of a stream.
you still
like,
gotta deal with this shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
But that's why I said it's like with that too. You got to think is like, all right, where do I want to channel my audience?
Yeah.
What's gonna give me the best ROI?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, do I not push Apple because they don't pay, and I just make everything visual and put it on YouTube because that's where I'm gonna get my best return? You know what I mean?
too.
So you gotta kind of know what you're getting into.
But at the same time, you still gotta play the game because
Oh, yeah.
that's the way you'll be
Yeah.
heard just through these DSPs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. I still don't know what a stream is. I don't know who created it. I don't know who sat
That's
back
what
and
I'm
was
saying.
like,
But that's
3
the
seconds for
that's
this,
the whole
Yeah.
purpose.
30 for this.
That's the whole purpose.
change
Is
every-
we're not supposed to understand it.
Yeah,
And
that's
even
true.
if you
And
do,
they keep
can
us
train.
confused. They
That's true.
control the market.
'Cause I remember when they wasn't even counting YouTube as
what I'm saying.
towards
Yeah.
Billboard or anything
Yep.
like that or towards your numbers.
Shit, TikTok count. If you don't got a decent TikTok following, half of the major labels don't even care.
Yep, and
It's so
And
crazy.
that bounce off what you said. If you peep what's going on, they dropping the rappers are now dropping these records. That's with those quotables or a little quick dance you can hit real
Yep,
quick.
to get on TikTok
Yep.
because that's where you need to be right now.
And it's a quick stream because how long are the
Yeah.
videos? 10 seconds, 15 seconds?
You can do
something
15
like
or 30, I think. 15 or 30.
that? Look,
That's
How many
crazy.
streams is in that 30 seconds? Is
Right.
the question.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't count as just one.
And that's the thing too is like just the impression. Like someone just seeing it. Like what does that count on TikTok? You know what I mean? Like how does it even work? But they don't want you to know how
I
it
forgot Miss
works.
Justice's question.
None of it's on paper, so even if you figure it out, they can just change it.
Let me ask Miss Justice's question. She said your song Bad. How do you feel about it?
Oh, Wahan. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm getting ready to have somebody do a remix to it.
Okay.
Like a higher up.
Okay.
And but man, I love that. That's one of the standout records. That's one of them. That's a TikTok worthy song. You know what I mean? Like that's one of them. That's one of.
Something they can create a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, you can hit a whoa to real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So what's next? You got a deluxe planned, or you just jumping straight into the next project? You want to let this one ride for a little bit?
yeah, I think I'm gonna milk this for a while.
Mhm.
For a little bit. You'll probably see something come around like summertime, spring.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna run this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna end up running this summer with like a little EP.
Mm-hmm.
But I got some bangers on that joint ready to lock and load and go.
Yeah.
And I'll give you guys a preview.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
But
that.
yeah, no, definitely got a lot going on right now in terms of just what comes next.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta make sure I'm hitting the market as far as like podcasts and radio stations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I feel like with a project, like for what it's worth, it needs to be. You gotta milk every drop of it. That way, it's highly anticipated again
Mm-hmm.
next go around. You know what I'm saying? When this first came out, before it came out, like late bloggers were saying, it was like, oh, this is like the next big, like this is the next so far going. And I was like, I don't know if I could ever measure up to that. You know what I mean? But I felt like I stepped up to the plate with this. So
Yeah.
I feel like it deserves the proper recognition, especially for the current climate of hip hop, just because it's hip hop based. I still, have the quotables and the records that'll still go radio and stuff like that. So I just try to give around the totality of all of that and versions and size of me as a whole. So that's the real plan for right now. Milk this.
So overall, is there anything you felt you could have done different with the project? Or are you completely fine with it? You're A-okay with everything, the rollout, everything?
With the project rollout, I felt like we did exactly what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to give the intimate vlogs, the behind the scenes. That way everyone would know how much work and time and the work ethic you have to be willing to sacrifice for all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like I couldn't have done it better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I gave 3 people a 3-part series, a very intimate last ending.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like this is exactly what I had wanted, even at a bigger scale. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But clearly, we didn't have the budget for that at that time, and now we do.
Right.
So-
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything different I would have done, because I had to learn very young, looking at other artists' path and journey to where they're currently at. I had to realize it'll come quick. When it comes, it's like you can't stop it. It's inevitable. And while you have the light, while you're still being found and people are still reaching out to you to become those core fans, you have to enjoy your process.
Most definitely.
Because it's like you won't ever get this moment back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This might be the last time we ever be able to sit down in the basement together like this.
Yeah.
You right.
You know what I mean? So I have learned to just enjoy the process because you see the upside of it. You know, I just seen got my first little taste of it being on the radio, and it was just like amazing. I got all these people post, and it's an unbelievable feeling that people will support something so real now. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, this feels like what the game's been missing. So, yeah, I just learned to appreciate the process. I feel like it's such a important part of just being an artist. So many people just want the money now, and it's just like, you got to be willing to put in the time before you get that. You know what I mean? So I'm not like money hungry or, you know, stuff like that.
I also got to know what to do with it when you get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. How to manage. My thing is like managing. One of my favorite movies of all time is fucking, what's the shit called? With fucking, what's his name?
They'll have to help you out watch movies.
Ace and Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
Paid in Full?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name for some reason. Fucking fried. But so yeah, one of my favorite movies is Paid in Full. Probably like my top 2. And Ace used to say like, yo, we don't always got to be on Front Street, bro. Like maintain. And I'm learning in the longevity within this game is so important. That's why these artists are able to last a 10-year run, a 12-year run. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, and it's just like you have to maintain, and you have to realize that all this shit comes with a grain of salt because it could be going tomorrow.
That's facts.
So
So you got any advice you want to give to the up-and-coming artists trying to make their way through this ragged industry?
Just fucking be you. Just be you, man. There's nothing. Your family, losing your family, all this, the cars, like all that shit don't matter. Just be you. Just speak your truth. You know what I mean? Don't try to be somebody you're not, and stop putting out bullshit to just catch on quick.
I hear that.
Just be you. Enjoy the process of making brand new music that people have never heard, or you know, a sound that people have, because that's how you become. You know what I mean? That's how you become.
Stand apart.
Yeah, and when you do that, it's undeniable. You know what I mean? Who gonna tell you doing it wrong? They ain't never did it.
Right.
That's why I don't listen to advice from other people, because it's like you haven't accomplished the things that I've accomplished at this age. So it's like, how could you tell me what to do, or you know what I mean, what to do with the stuff? You know what I'm going through now.
Right. Thank God for Cashmere, best engineer out, always keeps it real. Congrats, Jon. Proud of you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing on that mix down. Yeah. Shout out to Cashmere. So is there anything you guys want to ask him?
I think you covered it all, man.
I covered it all?
Yeah, I think
I just want to say it was a good album, and I like the direction you went. It's a very personal album.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't know you, but after listening to that, I feel like I know a piece of you, and you're gonna have a very loyal fan base because of that. Because you listen to a lot of new artists, they talking about the same shit somebody else is rapping about. So when somebody else better than him rap about the same shit, they'll lose that audience. So I mean, keep it up, man. Definitely a good album.
Yeah, you can tell that you're looking for a connection too. Like even in I've talked to you more than anybody here. So we've been talking for a while. But the first day that we started texting, he just FaceTimed me and he was like, "Look, man, like that texting shit. I feel like I need to just talk to you." You know what I'm saying? Right. We kicked it for 30 minutes or whatever, and it was just cool. So I'm glad that we finally, after 2 months, we finally got here, and the album's out.
Yeah, nigga been busy, man.
Yeah. But yeah,
at work.
Right.
But it's cool though.
Yeah. So congratulations on all your newfound success. I pray that you continue to rise and do the things God put you on this earth to do. I pray that your team remains loyal. I pray that all the things coming to you, you use with foresight, and you break it down, and you don't make any brash decisions. Take care of yourself out here.
Yeah.
You a young man. You're looking good. You pulled up clean.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah.
are going.
Yeah,
Things
man.
are moving in your direction. We ain't gonna do all that now.
Yeah.
You know. Rappers with targets. We ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
clean. He rolling clean though. Just know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say all that. I just went down the street a little bit more. Like,
Yeah. You parked
Yeah.
down the street.
yeah, I'm almost out the neighborhood. Bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, it's cool though.
But yeah, man. But again, congratulations to you. Much success. For What Is Worth is out now on all DSPs. Make sure y'all go download that. His name is there for y'all to see. You got any shout outs you wanna holler at your folks?
Shit. So many people. Shout out my entire team, Dead Poet Society, man. We putting this shit together real well.
Mm-hmm.
Real legendary for niggas, cause these days it's hard
Yeah,
to come by quality.
facts.
I mean, just shout out my manager Bugs. Shout out Jerm, man. He's been a blessing. Shout out Peter Samuels, PJ, man. That's my boy.
Mhm.
He's my direct manager. He's been the one coordinating a lot of shit
Oh, okay.
since the project came out and stuff like that. So shout out Amir, my film man, and shout out Amir, my engineer. Shout out everybody who featured on the album cast. Han, shout out Han, man. Did your thing on Bad, man. A lot of people like that record.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out Jersey, man. We just
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it together for
All
us.
Jersey here.
Yeah. Word up.
Trying to get it together for us, because it's a very scarce market right now.
Mhm.
Everybody wants to go everywhere else and try to get big, and I'm
Mhm.
trying to do it right here. I'm trying to create an identity, a physical identity for my city and just all over,
Right.
So yeah, man. For what it's worth, it's out now.
Yes, sir.
Stream that.
Stream that.
Stream that.
Keep running the
Download it
numbers
if
up.
possible.
Yes, sir. Go buy that shit.
Buy it.
Yeah.
iTunes.
Go
buy
buy
it.
that shit.
Support the artists.
Spotify, same name, Jon Crawford. Twitter, IG, JNCRWFD. Go follow me. Man, I appreciate y'all having me here.
Hey man, appreciate you for
Def,
coming,
We had a
man.
real genuine conversation.
Yeah,
Word up,
yeah,
man.
Don't really do this with too many people. so-
Absolutely.
Right. But definitely appreciate you for coming through, giving us the time of day. Sorry for being late. But appreciate y'all for tuning in today. We will be back next week, same time. Peace out.
Peace.
It's your boy, John.